Well, hello, hello, hello. Let's go live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. And sorry for TikTok. I have this really weird angle at the iPad, but you still see me, which is good. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So this is one of our transmissions that we are offering, and by we I mean myself and Heather. Heather, she is my beautiful soul sister. One second, I'm gonna push the record button.
Recording in progress.
Okay. So, um, welcome to one of our weekly transmissions, and I'm here with Heather. For those who do not know me, even though I'm transmitting on my Facebook Live, and I have YouTube Live, and I have TikTok Live, but for those who do not know me, my name is Sanda Kruger, and for a very long while, I was actually, and I am a life coach. However, in the last couple of years, I started channeling, and in the last few months, I've started channeling more publicly. And I got the courage, I lift myself up, I worked through my fears, and I got the courage to actually expose myself this way. And I'm very, very blessed to have here with me Heather. Heather, it's my soul sister. We found each other by chance, so to speak. Nothing happens by chance. It was a very nice synchronicity, and I'm very, very grateful to have you here, Heather. um, Please tell the ones that are listening to us, and we're not going to do this every time, I promise, but please tell them a few words about you. I know you don't like Heather, it's camera shy. She doesn't want to talk much about herself and or about the camera or in front of the camera, but she is extremely high, vibrationally speaking, and she has been a tremendous help for me, helping me eliminate limiting beliefs and trapped emotions in my own physical body and my mental body and my obviously emotional body. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here. Tell
You're
us a
welcome.
few words about you.
You said it all.
I don't think so. I think there's so much. You're so amazing. There's so much to you. There's no way I can tell everything, but I understand if you want to stop here. That's good. And so we are doing these transmissions every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. Florida time. And for those of you who are new to it, and no problem because we are new to it, we actually just kind of played with the idea in the last couple of weeks, and we started doing this on a regular basis. So I'm saying this to encourage you. If you are feeling drawn towards these transmissions and you want to be a participant together with us, you want to ask questions, not of us, even though we may know one thing or another, but it's not about what we know. It is about who I'm channeling. And these beings from different dimensions are the ones that are actually holding much more wisdom than I can possibly do, or probably even Heather, even though she knows a lot. And so, welcome. So I'm going to find a better setting for my transmissions. But right now we're live on Zoom. I'm recording this on Zoom, and through Zoom we're live on Facebook, and that's where I'm looking straight ahead. And then here we're live on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, which does not have um, many followers right now, but you never know. And then we also have here the TikTok transmission. So, with this being said, who am I channeling, you may ask? I channel a group of Pleiadian beings from a fifth dimension. They introduce themselves as the Light Council of Erra or the High Council of Erra, my perception is that they are mostly predominantly feminine energy, which makes total sense to me now that I understand more that I'm actually, and most of us are part of the Christ consciousness. What it's called, Christ consciousness, is the sacred feminine, and is this feminine power, the feminine energy that it's lifting up, it's waking up on the planet. And so this is what I'm channeling. And earlier, actually, I was telling Heather that I've got this connection. I really felt for a few seconds, and I have the feeling that they're going to come through, and they have some messages as well. The elders or the ascended masters, especially. I felt this morning the amazing love, and I actually got tears in my eyes just in those seconds where I felt it, that their presence, the amazing love of Jesus and the Christ feminine energy. And I know for some of you, if you haven't watched channeling before, or if you have not been exposed to this subject of channeling, you may think that I'm absolutely nuts, and I totally appreciate that. I thought I'm absolutely nuts for a while, but it turns out that I'm not, and so my mind made peace with it. So I'm okay, and here I am with Heather. And Heather's presence here is very welcomed, and I'm very, very grateful for her, because she is she's very, very helpful to me as lifting my vibration and maintaining it at a high level for these transmissions to go on smoothly. And I must say that with her help, with her helping me eliminate these trapped emotions, and also with my call to travel and actually following that calling and going to Sedona. So everything is kind of coming together to where my transmissions and my channeling, it's happening smoother and easier. And I speak faster now that I'm looking back to the recordings. And that's pretty much it about me. I am channeling in a conscious way, so I'm actually aware of what's happening at all times. I do get into, my brain does get into the theta state. However, I'm never 100% in trance, or I haven't been so far. I am in trance at the brainwave level, but I'm not fully asleep. So I'm still aware, even though I do not always remember what they're saying. So it's good that I'm recording things, because many times I'm like, well, I have no idea what they talked about. I have an idea as general subject, because they do give me this subjects before. Okay, so with this being said, if you hear my dogs or cats in the background, they are always welcome to participate in all our transmissions. They are amazing beings, and they are here to protect and support as well. So just ignore that and move forward. And so I'm going to, Heather, do you have anything to add? Do you want to add anything? At any point, if you do, please interrupt me and let me know, because your input is also very important. It's always very important to me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so with this being said, I'm going to close my eyes, which I find easier. I can hear them all the time in my head. So the voice is in my head, yes. However, it is easier for me to focus when my eyes are closed and not get distracted by the dogs or by anything else. So that's why my eyes are closed. And so while I relax and make space and open myself to let them use my vocal cords, I will just add that the transmission today, it's meant to be about unconditional love, which is the real and pure type of love, and about compassion, empathy, these emotions that we are using as terms left and right, but often we have no idea how they truly feel. Hello, dear ones, and here we are in this glorious morning with you and with this vessel, and we are very pleased to be here today. Indeed, the message is unconditional love, which is the only type of love there is. Yes, yes, love is love. Love is nothing else. Love is, as many of you think and now know, a frequency. It is a natural state of being for you. For you as souls, as expressions of source energy, or what you like to call God. Yes. And love is who you really are. You are love. You are love. You are love. You are love. You are expressions of God, as in unconditional love. You are also together at the same time, you may say, humans. Humans in human bodies and with amazing tools, which are your human minds. And unfortunately, these tools many times are not serving you as you intended for them to serve you before you came in this reality. And therefore, we are here to remind you that you are pure love, and unconditional love is your state. You were conceived to be in your state, and to remember, especially now, remember your state of unconditional pure love, because that is, again and again and again and again, we cannot say it enough, that is your natural state. Everything else, it is not you. Yes, dear ones. Yes, everything you are is love. Yes. So set aside your other emotions. In the way that, even though they are possible, and even though you came here fully aware that as a human you have access to a whole lot more emotions, you have a full range of emotions that you can experience here in the human realm. However, your true self, your higher self, your true essence is love. And we do know that many of you in these experiences do not remember what love truly feels like, because there are some interferences, there are some obstacles between you and your natural state of love. However, this doesn't change your state. Your state is love. Again, your state is love. Again, your state is love. What is unconditional love, your human mind may ask? Unconditional love is this type of emotion, frequency, vibration that aligns you and corresponds fully with your essence, with source energy, with your mother source, with God. You are God. You are God. Just as a wave of the ocean is the ocean. You are God. And you are pure love. And you've had and have so many teachers, so many humans incarnated here who have shown you the way. They came to show you the way. They came to show you the power that your love in its true essence really represents. You are love. And so everything else that you believed that you are or are not is an illusion, because you truly are just this one thing, which is not a limited thing. It's actually pure freedom. It's actually pure compassion. It's manifested as pure compassion and empathy towards yourselves and towards others and towards animals and towards plants and towards the sky and towards the wind and towards all the natural elements and towards this planet which loves you. You are his children, just as you are children of God, just as you are God. We understand from our perspective that it may be confusing. However, we are telling you that you are now called to raise up to our perspective. You are now called to raise up to the fifth dimensional reality, to the fifth dimensional timeline. And how you do that is by remembering first and foremost that you are pure love in your essence. Do you look around you and you see people and experiences and events that are meant to be explored? However, you let yourself overwhelmed by them and you let your emotions fall from the high vibrational level of love to frustration or anger or sadness or fear. Fear is low, very low, the lowest. Fear is not real. Fear is a concept that was created here on Earth and on other planets like this. However, we are here to tell you now that because it is not your natural state, because it is not who you are, because you can transcend it. You are called to transcend it if you choose so. You always have a free will, and that is one of the most powerful laws that there is in this entire universe. Free will, dear ones, free will. You get to choose. And even so, at this human level experience, you are here knowingly to explore and experience this exposure to contrast, this exposure to unpleasantness, this exposure to lower vibrational energies like the lower vibrational emotions. Everything it's always working out for you. Everything is always okay because you knew what you're coming here to experience. Planet Earth, it's like a school, it's a university that many souls are in line to be on at this time, and therefore you chose. You have free will and you chose this, most of you, with the intent of coming here and remembering. Right now, remember who you are and what you are. Remember that you are love. Remember that you are a compassionate, empathic soul. Remember that your essence is love. And you may ask, well, how about at different dimensions? Is at the fifth dimension the range of emotions still the same as it is on Earth? And we will tell you that even though, yes, in possibilities and theory, yes, it is the same. Yes. However, the momentum is so strong in the fifth dimensional realities towards the higher levels that very rarely it happens that somebody from the fifth dimension will vibrate at a lower frequency. We choose light naturally, just as your bodies do. It's a biological choice. Yes, yes, yes. And so we are here to tell you that if you follow the light, yes, if you follow the light, if you follow the light with no fear, with no doubt, with faith and belief and love in your heart and compassion towards yourself and others, then you are aligned with your true essence. You are aligned with your true self, and you are now invited to lift up to the highest possible timeline in this reality. And this is unconditional love. This is your essence. And so look around you and look inside you and see where you resonate. Look around you and see how do you observe people and events in your reality. How do you see them? Do you see them from the perspective of pure unconditional love, or do you see them with judgments of all kinds? There may be positive, there may be negative judgments. However, they are judgments. In your Bible, as Christians, and in different religious books and followings, you have been told that unconditional love means a sacrifice, and we are saying that that is a interpretation. That is not the truth. That is what the humans who lived at those times and wrote those books, that's how they understood it at that time in those conditions. However, we are now here to tell you that you are invited to transcend these conditions. Love is just as you are. Everything there is love. Everything else, it's an illusion. And so choose to heal your hearts, choose to balance your chakras, choose to align with your higher inner selves and get in touch. And not only in touch for 1 second, but in touch permanently. Get in touch, get in touch, get in touch again and 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 again with your essence. Your essence, it's love. Your essence is God. You are part of the universal consciousness. You are expressions of it. You are God in an expression of itself. There is so much love in you, for you, around you. There is so much love in everything there is. Everything is love. Everything is unconditional love. Forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive and forgive. And that's the first step you can take. Forgive. We know that many of you have had experiences that were unpleasant. However, we also know from our fifth dimensional point of view that many of these experiences, indeed, you have chosen. You have signed up for. Not all, but many. Many experiences, even those who have not been your choices from before incarnation, your essence as in soul has received them with the enthusiasm and joy of a child. If you allow yourself to remember how it was in your first years of this life here on Terra, and tune in to that frequency of joy and enthusiasm and not holding a grudge. Then you are going to be able to tap in again and again and again into that frequency. That frequency, it's much closer to your natural state of pure love. However, it is much more powerful to do that with intention from an adult perspective now, and to set that intention, set that choice for you again and again and again and again. And that's where your human minds can be the useful tools that are meant to be for you. For you. They are your tools. You are souls. You are unconditional love. You are pure energy. You are pure consciousness. You are meant to be here. And enjoy the contrast. You are meant to be here and unconditionally love the contrast. Love the people. Love the animals. Love the plants. Love the planet. Love, not fear, not fear, not fear, not fear. Fear is not real. Fear is an illusion. Fear is an illusion. Dear ones, dear ones, dear ones, there is so much love for you because you are it. And because we are it, and because so many different beings from different dimensions are it as well. And so we encourage you to start looking inside and start bringing the essence of you from the inside out and start expressing that on your daily basis, in your daily thoughts, in your daily actions. Ask yourselves this question. Am I choosing to do this thing based on a thought that is generated out of love or not? Align with love. Align with your essence. And if the answer is not, ask yourselves why. Yes, dig, and see the why. And you don't really even need to know the why at a soul level. The soul knows everything. The soul is connected with universal consciousness, with your higher self. Yes, and it doesn't need to know, it just knows, it just is. However, it may be easier for you to bypass your human mind by giving it some information. Yes? Information. This is what the human mind wants. However, it's futile often. But just like with a toddler, you must treat the strong human mind, the acting up human mind like you treat a toddler. Sometimes by giving it something, yes, it will calm it down. Sometimes by giving a toddler a toy or a piece of fruit or some attention, it will calm it down. The mind that corresponds with lower emotions, lower vibrations, just wants your attention. It wants a leader. It wants you to be loving it. Dear ones, embrace your essence. Embrace who you are, because you are love, as you are God, as you are universal consciousness. Give yourselves the love and compassion first, because you cannot emanate anything from inside you that it's not already aligned there. You cannot truly love somebody else or something else if you do not love yourself first. And what does that mean? That means alignment with your higher self, with your inner real self. Align first. And how do you do that? You do that by forgiving. You don't need to know what to forgive. You just need to set the intention that you want to forgive. and ask for our help. Ask for our help. Ask for the help of your angels. Ask, and it is given. Ask, and it is yours. It is already yours. It is already yours. It is already yours. We are here now transmitting messages that are coming from a higher dimension, and that is from what you called the Christ consciousness. And yes, there is a lot of love coming through. If you are open to receive it, at this time, the ascended masters, the elders, those human beings that have transcended on your planet, the human conditioning that you call saints and you call angels, the sanctified human beings, the elders, the ascended masters like Jesus and Buddha and Mary and Saint Germain and so many more are actually now coming true, and they are here with us, here with you. They are present. They are with you. They are wanting you to know that there is support and there is a lot of understanding and compassion for you. There is a lot of love for you, and God loves you, it supports you. You are it, and we are here to remind you that call upon us. Call upon us, call upon us. You have been praying for so many generations. However, many of you are praying and not being open to listen to the answers in the moment in which you pray. The universe, all of us, are collaborating and bringing forward your answers to your prayers. We are providing all that you are meant to explore and experience, all of it, respecting your own choices all the time, without exception. Choose to align with love. Ask for help for this. Simply state, dear angels, dear higher self, dear ascended masters, guide me to make space to align with my higher timeline, with my higher power that is possible in this experience. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. You are loved. You are loved, and you are in good hands. We understand that it may feel differently from your human perspective, but please know that you are loved, that all is well, that you are eternal, that there is no end and no beginning of your explorations, experiences, expressions of yourself. We are here with you. We are here with you even more now in the past few months. We are here with you from our 12th dimension. We are here with you to tell you that you are loved and that you are supported and that You just ask for the healing, ask for your heart to open, ask for those walls that are without your knowledge often around your heart. And the best way to do so is by being of service to others, being of service to humanity, by giving. You have been taught that your material world offers comfort and love, and it is an illusion. Your material world, it's temporary. It's temporary to you. You are eternal beings. You are pure love. And now we are encouraging you to find your essence and detach. Detach and allow us to help you. Allow us to guide you. As you have been, many of you have been asking and asking and asking and asking for thousands of years, and we have been answering. However, you are not listening. And now we're here to directly, through this vessel and others, call you to listen, listen. Allow. This is what we want you to listen to. It is your power to allow. It is your essence to love unconditionally. Stop looking around you and see conditions in love and relationships with others. Stop thinking that because there is rain, or because there is an earthquake, or because there is any kind of change in weather, or any kind of change that the planet is going through, that is a negative. It is not. Everything happens for you. Everything happens for you, dear ones. Everything happens for you. Everything happens so your expressions live fully the experiences that you chose on this planet, and that's it. And that's it. And there is love. And there is all there is. Love, it's all there is. And kindness, it's your power. Kindness is the path to yourself. And it is the opposite of your beloved fear. There is no love in fear. The fear and depression and doubts and anger all vibrate at different frequencies. However, fear is the lowest. Despair is the lowest. And they are in opposition of your natural state. This is why it feels how it feels. This is why it feels uncomfortable. The deeper the discomfort, the lower the vibration, and the deeper the darkness. You are light. You are light. You are us. We are you. You are light. You are pure love. And so this system of emotions has been created with your knowledge, with your expertise, with your input. It's been created as a guidance system to show you that you are not in alignment with whom you are meant to be in alignment, with your essence, with your soul, yes? And so it is not meant, it was never meant to be an overwhelming tool for you. It is just like the GPS that you have in your vehicles. They were not meant to take control over the vehicle called life experience on earth. They were meant to be GPSs, guidances, yes? Yes, and that's all. However, throughout forgetfulness, forgetness, through our forgetness, we can see how you have believed that this tool is more important than you are. However, we also know that you forgot who you are. You do not know who you are. And that's why we're here to remind you that you are love, that you are true love, that you are God, that you are an expression of us, and we are in you and in everything there is. Yes, and that includes what you call nature. This vessel was looking in the dictionary the other day, and she laughed at the fact that nature is described there as something that is outside the human, and it's all around the human. However, the human is a big part of nature. You are nature. You are nature on your planet. You are just as the animals and the plants and everything else. You are part of it. You are all connected. You are. You are also the biggest part of you, your essence. You are also love. This is it. You are unconditional love. And so we are calling you to align with that. We're calling you to align with the state of being that you are. Find that within you. It is there. It is like a river that it's never, ever stopping. It's running all the time, naturally and with ease. There is no effort in this. There is just joy, enthusiasm. And so, jump into this water. Align with it. Align with your love. Stop judging. You are not here to judge. You're not here to say, oh, if I go left, it's a bad thing, or if I go right, it's a bad thing, or it's a worse thing than the other side. No. You are here to enjoy and explore and to follow the GPS. You are here with the path and with the plan, and the plan is to feel good, and the plan is to enjoy, and the plan is to love every step of it. And so follow the GPS, which is formed of your range of emotions as a human being. If it's not feeling good, it is not meant for you. Remember this, dear ones. Remember this. If it doesn't feel good, and it creates anxiety, and it creates unhappiness, and it creates sadness that gets overwhelming, it creates despair, and it creates thoughts of you not wanting to be here, which we know many of you have these days because things are changing and it is difficult. You are called to focus on the inside. The GPS is showing you the path. The path is always on the inside of you. Connect and align, and you are whole. We thank you for being here. We thank you for choosing to be in what you would call the first lines of evolution of souls on earth at this time, and we are here. We are here with you. Reach on upon us. We are here. Reach out to us, to whomever of us you feel connected to. It may be Michael, he is here. It may be Raphael for healing. It may be Azrael for transitions. It may be Metatron to make you feel strong. We are here. It may be Mother Mary, it may be Mary Magdalene, it may be Jesus who was here to show you what you can be and who you really are. He never intended to create a following. He intended for you to see what you can do. We are here for you. We are here to guide you. We are here to love you. You are loved. You are love. And so it is. Oh gosh.
You for that. Wow, that was good.
Hi, Heather.
How are you
Okay,
feeling?
1 second. I got tears. 1 second. Hi. Oh.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I feel amazing. Just a lot of love.
Mhm.
And not I'm not used to it either. To be honest, I don't know how many of us human beings here are used to this, but I have, like right now, I'm feeling tingling in my arms, and I just want to cry. So yeah, it's beautiful. Um, Thank you for being here.
Yes, yes. It was different energy from the ascended master to
Yeah.
the. It was different energy. I could feel it. It was
Yes,
different.
yes, yes, yes. It was different. It calm. It was calmer, and I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt different. It felt very calming and very embracing. It's kind of like a warm embrace. It's like I was held in very
Mhm.
warm and kind and loving motherly arms, if that
Yes,
makes any
yes,
sense.
yes,
But very
yes.
strong. Like when Metatron came in, I felt it. It was like whoa. Um, I don't know. I will have to re-listen to it because I don't. It's just so much in my experience right now. I just wanna.
Oh, that
I feel like
that was
stretching
good.
and moving, and it's this flow of energy that's like still going through, and
Hmm.
so anyways, I didn't even. It wasn't even 1 second. Yes, the Pleiadian Council is open to take questions, and they're going to do it directly through me. So if you like with me conscious without, so if you have any questions, we can address them now. But I didn't even like the question part was like it didn't cross my mind at all. Actually,
That's
nothing
okay.
crossed my mind to be honest. So yeah, it's.
Um, no, I'll just let you enjoy the energy there. We
Thank
can
you.
talk about the questions another time.
Yes, yes. Do you have anything to add to what they said? I don't remember fully what they said. Once they switched the energy, um, I'll have to rewatch it. I don't know what they said. I know it was a lot of love, and that's it. That's,
Yes, and just the GPS. Just listen to your
mm,
kindness is your power. Is your path. Is the path to yourself. Love and just align.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think us as coaches, as guides, um, like our part of our journey, part of my journey. So I'm going to speak for me because I don't want to put this on you. But what I'm getting right now is that the part of my journey is to actually, um, it has nothing to do with saving humanity or saving the planet. The planet's fine, the humanity's fine. It is just about spreading light and guiding the human beings who are drawn towards this to find their path to take the steps towards their own inner love, their own light, and finding those steps. It's not about me telling you or a client or anybody like, hey, you should do this and this and this and this, and this is how you can connect with your higher self, right? It's not about that, even though for the longest time I personally thought as a coach that that's it, right? But it is more about guiding them towards unlearning. And that's exactly what came to me yesterday as well. Unlearn. Instead of knowing, it's about unknowing. So then that way you make space for the intuition to kick in, because the intuition is exactly that voice of your own guidance, your own soul. So far, humanity, and they are talking through me right now, but I'm here. So far, humanity has been taught and believed that we are supposed to follow this higher guidance that is an authoritative figure. And this is what's happened. Funny thing with the humanity for thousands and thousands of years. Even when the Anunnaki came, we needed that guidance. We needed somebody who we believed is, they are these gods coming from above in the spaceships or whatever they are flying into. And they were higher as vibration goes than the humans were at that time. And they were bigger in size as well. They were imposing. And so the mentality that we are supposed to follow this authoritative figures, that we are not good enough on our own, that we need guidance, has been created as a seed since back then. And now we are called to remember that that's not the case, because through these experiences with the Pleiadians, with the Anunnaki, with the Arturians, with all of these civilizations that came and worked on our DNA and gave their blueprint to our being, and then they took the human, which was the Neanderthal, as we were evolving, that is the normal evolution if they didn't interfere. So all this, even though for many it's seen today, many who are understanding and are remembering, these things are seen today as a negative thing. When the Anunnaki came and they used humans as slaves, and that's not the case though. It's not the case. That's what they're trying to tell us, that yes, it seems that it's been a negative impact, but in fact, these infusions of DNA, these infusions of their own blueprint have helped us be who we are today, and who we are today are like them, like what we used to call gods. So therefore, we do not really need. And this is from the evolutionary perspective, leaving the soul side aside, right? And therefore, we do not really need to look at an authoritative power, because we are within ourselves the authoritative power. We are the gods. We are the expressions. We are literally having the same composition that the one wave of the ocean has, being part of the ocean. It's the same molecular composition, is the same power, right? Like we can have huge waves, like when we have a tsunami, right? A huge wave, one wave can really comprise the whole power of the ocean in it. And now they're saying that we can use this whole power to create or to decreate, the opposite of creation. I don't want to use destruction because but it is practically what it is. We can create or we can deconstruct. Yes, thank you. And so we are called now to use the power to create, and this is exactly the opposite. And there is this darkness and light kind of conflict that's happening right now on earth, and this is exactly what it is all about. It is about us as human beings finding our inner light, aligning with it, and choosing to create. and to create towards the light, to create towards our natural essence, because that is our guidance. While if we do not follow this guidance and we choose to stay in the fears and the 3D realities as we have been so far for many, 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 many years, then we get to stay connected with what we call darkness, which is it's not really darkness as it is a higher density. It's a dense, that's what they're showing me, that's what it feels, something very dense and heavy, which we have been connected to so far, and now we are called to transcend that. And we can, and that's the key, that we can, and I think that that's our that's why I am here. I am here to tell people this through, of course, their transmissions, but also for 17 years now, I've been in coaching, teaching people how to transcend their conditioning. And so I've noticed that, and correct me if you see things differently, but I've noticed that even when we want to lose weight, right, or we want a different body, we want the body to look different and feel different, we still have the mind to go through, right? Everything that we choose, it's with our mind, but the mind has only been doing what it knew how to do. It chose based on what it was told it should choose. But now the guidance is, well, there is a higher power, which is really you, which is the soul, as in your essence, and that's the authority you want to follow. And that's you. It's not somebody from outside of you. It's you. And that's like, oh, such freedom. A relief. Yes, exactly. that's it's freedom. It's like, no, there is not a big boss that plays with us like with puppets, it's not that at all. So people who believe that, like especially in 2020, when many people felt out of control, there were those few that felt very, very free in that time. There were those few that thrived, but not from a financial perspective, right? I'm not talking about the people who created the vaccines and sold them and made a bunch of money, right? I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about the ones that were connected to nature. People who stayed outside, people who connected with the sun, and they just kept climbing mountains, and they felt none of that restrictive fear that was keeping most of humanity in a lower density. Mm-hmm. And so we are called now to realize that we have all these examples that we can transcend, examples of transcending conditioning. There is no condition, there is just pure love, and that's it. And it's like, awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was
exciting. Heather, do you want to say anything? Do you want to add anything? I'm okay now. I'm coming down, so I'm okay now. With my 5D group, because at the 12 it was like, but I'm good now. So if you have any questions for them, they're here. No. Okay, well, with this being said, I truly appreciate you being here. And I want to tell you, everybody, that Heather, I don't even know if I should call you a healer. However, her work with energy, it's amazingly powerful and efficient. And I am very grateful because I get to be much more open and open my channels and get to transmit this in big part also because of her. And so thank you. And if any one of you need her assistance, please reach out to us and I will put you in contact with her because I definitely think that it's a benefit to humanity. We're here to serve in any way, shape, or form, and she serves in her own way, and it's brilliant. So thank you. Okay, we're gonna stop here, yes? This time, I felt time differently. This is just between us. I felt time differently. It felt like it stopped. I had no
Yes.
idea how much time passed, and I'm looking at the clock, and it's like, huh, surprising. Thank you, Heather. I'm gonna
Yes.
stop the recording and stop the transmission, and let's stay. If you have a few more minutes, let's stay. Yeah, just the two of us. Okay, give me 1 minute. Thank you, everybody who has watched or it will watch this recordings soon. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna end now everything. Yes.